Welcome, little learners and sleepy dreamers, to a very special bedtime explainer. Tonight, we're going to explore a magical underwater world as we dive into a truly classic, beautiful tale, the rainbow fish. So go ahead and snuggle up, get nice and comfortable, and let's just let the gentle waves wash over us as we uncover some wonderful secrets hidden way down beneath the deep blue sea. But before we begin our journey, I want you to think about a really special question. What makes someone truly beautiful? Is it, what we look like on the outside, or is it something special glowing on the inside? Okay, let's dive into this and see exactly what our little aquatic friend discovers on his adventure. Section 1. The most beautiful fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea. So way, way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. But he wasn't just your ordinary, everyday fish. Oh no. He was literally the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. Just imagine him gliding so gracefully through the water. His scales were every lovely shade of blue, green, and purple you could possibly imagine. And nestled right in there among them were these sparkling, shimmering silver scales that perfectly caught the ocean light. It was like magic. The other fish in the sea were absolutely amazed at his beauty. They'd call out joyfully, "Come on, rainbow fish, come and play with us." But well, the rainbow fish would just glide right past them, completely silent, very proud. He just let his beautiful scales shimmer in the watery light. He never played with the others. Instead, he would simply think to himself, "I'm too beautiful to play with them." Section 2. The Lonely Ocean. The Little Blue Fish's Request.
Then, one day, a tiny little blue fish followed right after our sparkling friend, hoping for just a little bit of that magic. The little blue fish bubbled up to him so quickly and said, "Rainbow fish, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." But the rainbow fish looked down at him sharply. "What? You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" he cried. "I will never give you any of my special scales. Get away from me."
Shocked and hurt, the little blue fish swam away. He was just so sad, and he told all his friends exactly what had happened. From then on, they would turn away whenever the rainbow fish swam by. They didn't even want to admire how beautiful his scales were anymore. And suddenly, the rainbow fish realized something terrible. Now, what's really interesting about this part of the story is, what good were dazzling, shimmering scales when there was absolutely no one left to admire them? He had literally become the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. Feeling completely alone, he poured out all his troubles to a gentle little starfish. "I really am beautiful," he sighed so sadly. "Why doesn't anybody like me?" The starfish replied softly, "I'm sorry, rainbow fish, but I can't answer that for you. But beyond the coral reef is a deep cave. There you'll find a wise octopus. Maybe she can tell you." Section 3. The Deep Dark Cave. Finding the Wise Octopus. The rainbow fish bravely swam out beyond the safety of his sunny, warm coral reef. He moved slowly, cautiously toward the unknown, searching for this deep, mysterious cave. And when he finally found it, it was very, very dark inside. The water was cool, and he couldn't see anything at all. Then suddenly, two glowing eyes caught him right in their glare. And out from the darkness, emerging from a dark, swirling cloud of ink, came the wise old octopus. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus, with this deep, echoing voice that just seemed to shake the water itself. "The waves have told me your story. You are unhappy because no one wants to play with you. You feel that the others have wronged you, but it is you who has been wrong. So here is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't," the rainbow fish cried, but the octopus had already disappeared back into her dark cloud of ink. "Give away my beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Section 4. The Joy of Sharing. A Magical Transformation. But you see, a magical change was about to happen. Just as he was feeling so confused and completely alone in the dark water, he suddenly felt the light, gentle touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back. "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry," he asked quietly. "I just want one little scale." The rainbow fish wavered. He thought,
Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one very, very small shimmery scale. So carefully, he pulled out his smallest scale and handed it over. Thank you, rainbow fish. Thank you very much. The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked that shiny scale right in among his own blue ones. And this brilliantly illustrates something amazing. Because as he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth, his new scale glittering beautifully in the water, a really peculiar, warm, and wonderful feeling came over the rainbow fish.
The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean, his new scale flashing. And it didn't take long at all before the rainbow fish was totally surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. "Me too, rainbow fish. Can I have one too?" they asked. So the rainbow fish joyfully shared his scales left and right. And the amazing thing was, the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. The water around him filled with glimmering scales as he zipped and zoomed through the sea, excitedly sharing his sparkle with absolutely everyone.
Eventually, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. Just one. He had given away his absolute, most prized possessions. Yet somehow, he was very, very happy. He finally felt completely at home among the other fish. "Come on, rainbow fish, come and play with us," they called. "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and, happy as a splash, he swam off to join his wonderful friends.
So the crucial point is just how incredible this change really was. Think about the before and after. Before, he was absolutely the most beautiful fish in the ocean, but he was also the loneliest. And after, well, now he has only one shiny scale left, but he's happy as a splash, surrounded by friends. His outside might have changed, but his inside was glowing brighter than it ever had before.
Section 5. 3 Magical Lessons, the secrets the rainbow fish learned.
Let's move to our next point and see how this builds into 3 magical secrets the rainbow fish learned. First, be humble. You know, the rainbow fish thought he was way too beautiful to mingle with the others, but we should never look down on anybody. We all have unique gifts, talents, strengths, and weaknesses. It's so important to treat everyone with dignity and respect. Second, share with others. And remember, sharing takes so many different forms. It could be sharing our time, our efforts, or simply helping others out in our own simple way. And third, find genuine happiness. You can have all the best, most beautiful material things in the world, like shimmering scales, but that kind of happiness is only temporary. True, long-lasting happiness isn't about what we own at all.
Because ultimately, happiness is an inside job. It really lies within us. So as you close your eyes tonight and listen to the quiet, rhythmic sounds of the deep blue sea, I want to leave you with this lovely question to ponder. What makes you happy from the inside out? Think about those magical, sharing moments as you drift off into wonderful dreams. Thank you so much for joining me for this Sleepy Time Explainer, and good night.